Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something a little different, like a get to know me kind of TMI kind of chit chat video where I just answer some questions, just some random questions. And I think I'm actually going to do these a little more just sprinkled out in my channel so that it's not just makeup or unboxings or hauls or anything like that. So if you're interested in learning more about me, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I have a few questions. I'm gonna try my best. I can really be a chatterbox sometimes. So I am going to keep it disciplined and just answer a few questions. And if you guys want to see more, then give me thumbs up and then we could do more, because there's so many questions, so many interesting questions. And yeah, so let's get into it. The first one is 5 ways to win your heart. One of the things I would have to say is food. I love some good food. Another thing that will win my heart is laughing. I love laughing. I love sense of humor. There's nothing better than laughing until you cry. Like, my laugh is so loud. One of these days you'll hear my laugh, but literally it is so loud. And it can be kind of contagious because of how loud it is. But yes, I love to laugh. So sense of humor is definitely a big thing for me. Number 3 is to have compassion. Not necessarily too emotional or sensitive for other people, but you have to have that heart. I mean, unless you're a robot, you have to, unless you have some kind of guard up or insecurities. Someone who actually cares and like shows that they care and helps other people and just goes out of their way, you know. Another thing is seeing someone who loves kids. Like, if I see a man who really loves his kids and his mama, oh my gosh, like, you can't get any better than that. And the 5th thing, I would say a kitten that comes with free litter, free cat food, everything that the cat needs to start. A kitten, a baby cat, would definitely be one of those that wins my heart. Yeah, I would have to say that. I wish I could go get one right now. Something you feel strongly about. Oh my gosh, like, this answer will probably take forever, but I'm going to try to save it for another video and just answer briefly. One main thing that I feel strongly about is how children are being raised, especially nowadays. Back in my day, I'm not going to say how old I am, but back in my day, we would go outside and we would play. We didn't have tablets. We didn't have cell phones. We actually communicated. But anyway, back to that. I feel strongly about how children are raised these days, how us parents, we need to understand that we're the #1 teachers. Besides the outside influences and the teachers and their friends and everything, we're #1. It starts at home. So we have to love our children. We have to tell them, hey, good job, instead of getting on them or giving them everything that they want, spoiling their children. Like, we're gonna take that to a whole nother video. We'll chat about that. So yeah, we'll leave it there. The next question, oh wow, this might be another video. I was actually thinking about doing a video on this too, and I probably will. So to keep this one short too, this one is your opinion about your body and how comfortable you are with it. I'll talk about me and then I'll talk about all the ladies out there. With me, of course, there are some things that I would like to change. There's some things that I have control over changing, and there's some things that I'm just stuck with. I feel like I can eat a lot better. I feel if I ate better and went to the gym and was consistent with those, which I'm going to start soon, and I'm going to have you guys keep me accountable. But once I get to that, I think I'll feel more comfortable and, to be honest, more beautiful than I am. It's all about confidence, I think, for a woman. I think because even the most beautiful, look at Kim Kardashian. I seen an episode not too long ago where she was out, I think Mexico, for Kourtney's birthday, and paparazzi had spotted her and took pictures, and she was so worried about how she was going to look in those pictures, body-wise. And I'm just like, for someone who's had so much work done already, and she's so beautiful, for someone like that to just be like still insecure is like mind-boggling to me. And I think us women, there's this it's kind of like an expectation of what beautiful is supposed to be or what sexy is supposed to be. It's all over social media. It's all on television, in the movies, magazines, everywhere you look. And you know, even our younger baby girls, you know, this comes back to how we're raising our children to think that they're beautiful the way they are. And if as an adult they want to make a couple tweaks, that's completely on them. But when you come to the point where you're trying to fix and fix and fix and fix and fix and you're just not happy, it's deeper. It's not just surface. It's not, well, if I change this, then I'm just going to love myself. You know, so I think we just need to stop looking at social media so much and television and just start loving ourselves and start maybe doing the things that we can to get healthy, to get to where we want to, so that we could just not care. I mean, come on. We all have flaws. None of us are perfect. So to the question, your opinion about your body and how comfortable you are with it. Right now, to be honest, I'm not really comfortable, but I feel like I have a lot to play in that. So I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to start getting in the gym. And I'm pretty sure that would be basically enough to get me, and drink more water. I don't drink enough water, so I need to start. But those 3 things can help you with your body. So we'll come back to that once I start doing all those things, and then we'll ask me again. Another question is, what is your zodiac sign, and do you think it fits your personality? With this, it's like back in the day I believed it, and then I didn't believe it, and then I'm kind of just like, whatever. But I looked at what my horoscope was, and it does pretty much match me. So whether it's true or not, I don't go by horoscopes, but as far as the signs, I kind of believe them in a sense. With me, I'm a Cancer. My birthday is July 21st, and I am emotional. I can be emotional, but I feel like I'm a very strong woman, and I'm not vindictive. So as far as like snapping, like the crab, if you think of a crab, it's like if you bother it, it's gonna snap. I mean, in a sense, that is how I am. But I'm so compassionate and so like I'm a feeler. And, you know, I was talking, you know, to be more transparent, I was actually talking to my mom not too long ago about if I could change the fact that I'm so sensitive, like I would do that. Like to not be so emotional, to just, and maybe that's just, maybe that is something that I can work on, that it's not impossible, that I'm not stuck to a sign. I believe that whatever your sign says, things can still be adjusted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you're stuck in your sign. Maybe the main things about your sign is basically you and it describes you to a T, but I feel like things can change in that. Like if I learn to become more confident and maybe secure in myself, maybe I wouldn't be so emotional. I think it comes back from maybe childhood. Some of us, you know, some of us come from environments that kind of mold us into who we are. And some of us, like me, I have my past. Another Cancer might have a completely different past. Does that mean they're going to be just as emotional? I mean, I don't know. So, you know, the number one thing about a Cancer is that we're compassionate and that we're emotional. And those are the things, every time I read about a Cancer, those are the things that stand out to me. And those are true. But I'm not sure about every Cancer. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. The next question is, do you believe in love at first sight? Me personally, no. because I think, because love to me is like, I mean, there's different kinds of love. You're gonna love your pets, you're gonna love your children, you're gonna love family members. But when it comes to like the opposite sex, you can love them as like a person, as a brother or sister of God. But I feel like love, I don't think it's first sight. I think it's a very thin line. It could be lust, because I feel like in order to want to, I feel, I mean, to be completely honest, some people might disagree, but in order to approach or be interested in getting to know someone, we kind of have to be attracted to them first, right? Or else we'll kind of have that barrier up, like, I'm not interested until they tell you more about them. But I think that it starts with attraction. What was the question? Am I going off? Oh, do you believe in love at first sight? I don't believe in love at first sight. I believe love is a verb. It's an action word. So I think you need to work up to love. I think that you can care about someone, but as far as love someone, I feel like you kind of have to get to know them. The chemistry might be there. You might be feeling the butterflies and everything like that. But I think that might just be kind of a jump start to love, kind of like the hopeful. You're developing that hope where it's just like you want it to be what you want it to turn out to be, whatever it is. And so yeah, no, I don't believe in love at first sight. Do you miss the way things were 6 months ago? Heck no! No, I don't. There's a lot going on in my life right now, and I look back even 6 months ago, and I'm not really going to share it just yet, but right now in this point of my life, even though there's some unknown things coming up and there's some things that maybe beyond my control, in a sense, that I can't, I'm a worrywart, so I tend to think ahead and like what if, but I feel like even though there's a lot of things I don't know what's gonna happen, like what the next step is, 6 months ago, no, I feel like I'm very blessed where I'm at right now. I'm heading, I believe, the path that I'm destined for. I'm really excited for work and everything. Since 6 months ago, I really have been jumping into work to create, to have this drive to do my business, and I'm just excited for what's to come. 6 months ago, I was no. And again, I will explain my situation kind of, maybe, I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but I've been going through a lot lately, and it's not completely done, but I'm above the surface. You know what I'm saying? Like my head is above water, and I feel so blessed at just feeling this joy that I've been feeling and this passion to do what I want to do. And yeah, so we'll just leave that there. What kind of movies do you like? Oh my gosh, you guys, like, I love movies. The only movies I really don't care about is honestly, I don't really know. Like, I will give every movie, every genre a chance. I love chick flicks. I love action, adventure, horror movies. I mean, you name it. Like, I would give them a chance. To be honest though, and I'm probably the only one in the world, but I've never watched any of the Star Wars. I never watched any of the Lord of the Rings. I never watched any, what's another one of those long ones? Anyway, I've never watched those. Not saying that I won't give them a chance, but they're so long. So, and I'm the type that if there's like parts in a movie, like part 1, part 2, or whatever, I have to watch the first one. The same with TV shows. Like, if I didn't start watching it when it came out, and say I do like a binge on Netflix, I will have to start, like, for instance, Grey's Anatomy. That has been on for how long? And I think, oh my gosh, a couple years ago, I started from season 1. I stopped, and then I just recently picked back up, and I'm like on season 2, episode 7 or something like that. But I'm that type, I can't just start watching something, whether it's a movie or TV show, like right now. I have to start from season 1. That's just me. So yeah, I like all kinds of movies. I really like when I'm feeling like emotional, I really love a good tearjerker and also a good comedy. I know those are like big differences, but one that I could really dig deep down inside, and some of the tearjerkers I can relate to, or I'm a feeler, so when I feel that, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like I just feel what's going on in that scene or whatever. And then a good comedy, again, I love laughing. Like, I love laughing so much. I mean, when I'm not in a good mood, of course it's hard to make me laugh, but when I'm in that mood where, I mean, laughing is just the best. Miley, if you're watching this, like, I love you so much. That's my sister, guys. I don't know, we're always laughing together. She makes me laugh. Or we have this thing, yes, I'm calling you out, where if something happens around us, either somebody says something stupid or whatever it is, we'll look at each other, because we're like here, we're like thinking the same thing, and then we'll just start busting out laughing, and the more I laugh, the more it makes her laugh, because again, like I said, my laugh is just insane, but it's so funny. So yeah, I love almost any genre. I don't care for country western. Are there any I don't really care about? I used to not really care for sci-fi, but I just recently seen some sci-fi movies that I really enjoyed. Like, I'm not sure if Lucy counts as a sci-fi, but that one was really good. I'm not sure if Ghost in a Shell is a sci-fi. I haven't seen that one, but I do want to see it. So, yeah, I'm not really picky. Country western, I mean, there's really no movies I wouldn't give a try. So anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. Please comment down below what you would like to see next, and also give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more of these. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell, and I will see you guys in my next video. What else do we got here? I'm not answering that one.